Hey guys, this is Helldozer from Zombieland Gaming, and I'm back playing a little bit more Frostpunk. It's been a few days since I played, but I've been kind of messing around with some of my own other personal games, and have actually kind of learned a lot. Some of the stuff that I covered in the very first video, actually this, okay, yes. So, one of the things that I did cover, was food. Now, I think I'm still going to go with the same build here. I'm definitely going to try to get 5 of the hunters' houses, but I might do something a little bit different with the wood. I'm going to try to be maybe a little bit more aggressive with the wood now. They're still just kind of going out, picking up their stuff, but I may send back, instead of getting the automaton, instead of getting the parts from the bridge, I'm going to probably go after the automaton and get that guy and bring him back and set him up to go after the steel here. No, that's the coal. That's the steel. Right back over here. So, where I am on this, we're going after the steelworks. And that's the last thing we need. So, I'm going to focus on getting this guy done. And this is going to take 50 wood. And as you can see, I've only got 2. So, hopefully, over the course of this day, they'll at least get close to that. I still do need a house, actually. And I did kind of screw up in this build. These should actually be switched. Like, this line of stuff should actually be inside of here because of the size of this. But there's not much that I can really do about that now, except just kind of roll with it. So, where was I going to put this? I was thinking about dropping this someplace. Yeah, I'm going to probably... I'll probably put it on the road that I'm going to put back here, because over here it feels like there's too much overlap. I don't want to overlap that much. So we'll speed the day up a little. Oh, they're waiting. Okay, so they're going to escort them back. That'll give me a little bit more to do with resource shortage, over the book of laws, and we'll go with extended shift. Yeah, they're not going to like that. I am going to probably extend the shift of the woodcutter. That's kind of coming to an end. So I'm definitely going to dismantle that. They get that cold on, I may drop a road and get in there. He's going to come out here. Okay, so they got all that stuff depleted. We've got our 50 wood. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that right now. Now, there are a bunch of people, and this is where... Okay, I can't show you because I don't have enough yet. Yeah, I'm just going to hold it. That's fine. One more. There you go. All right, good. See, so I screwed up in the building. I'm actually going to have to make a house row here, which I don't really want to do, but I don't really have a choice. So, well, we don't even have wood for that. So pretty much everything is pretty much maxed out, with the exception of this guy. I meant to put one more in there. But I am going to build a couple more little medical tents as soon as I can. But it's all revolving around the wood, which is going to be running out soon, so I'm going to need to do something. I'm going to see if I can get a road and put it right in there. The woods, there's wood there. There's still wood and steel there, and there's a nice collection of wood here. But I kind of want to make this wood go away, because this is actually going to be... well, we're going to have to put... Okay, we're going to have to extend this here. this up like this and over. And then... Oh, so it will shoot up there nicely. Are we building, or what are we doing, guys? Alright, so in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead, drop that tent there, get 10 more people out of the cold. Yeah, they're really going to be unhappy here in a minute. We have a decent supply of wood, or a decent supply of food and a decent supply of coal. The metal, I'm living on a prayer because I've got to get that metal. Actually, I may as well just go get that. I don't think I can. Yeah, I can build a steelworks, just don't have the wood for it. Now, like I was saying, that actually may not be a bad idea. Well, alright, we'll put it there. Well, I may as well get the bad news rolling. Alright. Here it comes. Yeah, that's not going to go over well. I'll drop it there. A little short of where I wanted it to go, but not much I can really do about that. And to get any of this stuff up and running, it's going to take... Oh, 10 metal. Okay. Yep. Like a little bit more efficiency on that guy. I'm not going to do too much with the heat in the buildings. Don't really feeling it. What was that? Okay. Yeah, we'll let him rest. I always, with refusal to work, I always just let him go rest. It's not worth it to me to catch a bunch of headaches. Well, I've got the wood. I'm just going to extend the road because I'm going to have to build another one. Now, after that one's gone, I'm going to probably come back here. The reason I'm going after that one instead of this guy, because this is a good backup. If things kind of turn into an emergency, I can swing a road out and start plowing that down. I just want as clear back to the wall as many places as possible right now to start, to just kind of get stuff going should I need the room in an emergency. I know that I'm going to wind up losing some of this when I drop the steel mill. That's not really going to matter to me because, to me, I can expend... it's expendable to me because I'm going to go ahead and get... the wall drill. Once the wall drill is up, all bets are off. It's a done deal as far as I'm concerned. Matter of fact, I do need a house, but we'll have time to get that guy. I'm dropping the steelworks. Now I am going to have to drop a heater. That I know, because these people are not thrilled that it's chilly. Alright, so that's up. I'm going with Care House because I want to get prosthetics at some point too. So we're going to go with... Yeah, see, it's got a little bit of overlap. So I'm definitely going with a back road. And gonna drop the heater right there because what that's gonna do is it's gonna catch this and it'll catch that row, but it leaves that front row to the heater. Now once I upgrade the heater to be able to do, you know, 2 rows, it's gonna be, you know, just a crossover, but I'd rather have it right now than anything else. So I think we can speed this up a little bit. Oh, no, actually we need one more house. Or one more tent. Alright, build a care house, open a new medical post. Okay, so... Alright, I'm just going to speed it up till they can get that wood. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead. Drop that in. I'll put the care house probably. I'm not sure how big it's going to be. I think it'll fit in there. It would really be really cool if it could fit in there. We're going to get that guy up. I don't really want to throw anybody. I don't really want to throw that guy on yet. Okay, so that's going to be getting gathered. The rest of this coal is going to get in, which I'm going to have to start thinking ahead to a coal thumper soon. So they're almost there, so I'm going to speed this up for a second or two. Okay, so we heated that up. That looks all nice and toasty now. What's up with the medical post? The medical post is up. We'll get it operating. We'll get a care house. Now, yep, the care house will fit in there, but again. Alright, so I'm going to drop it there. Yep. We'll drop that house there. That'll get them housed up all real nice like. Okay, we're out of wood. Not for much longer though. Okay, so I am going to have to start thinking about a coal thumper. Because they're gathering. Okay, they got to the sturdy shelter. Steam core food rations. Okay, so the bridge is going to be where I'm going to get the automaton. So that's going to be something to think about until such time. I'm going to put the road in. Let me see. See, that's going to work for, well, we have a road coming in. So just do this. Alright, we'll have that there. Everybody will be coming in. We'll all be friends and business like that. This guy should be close to being done. Okay, so I'm not going to build there. I want that to stay you know, what it is, where it is. I do just have to take a look to see. Okay, that's where the outpost is going to be. That's where the wall drill is going to be. So I'm thinking the coal thumper is going right in over here. It's my deepest spot. Well, with the exception of this. Well, yeah, wall drill can go there too. I could put... Let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna build, instead of building from the core forward or core out, I'm gonna actually build from the steelworks in. I've never tried this before. I have kind of have an idea. I want to give it a whirl, see how it works. All right, that guy's cranking right along. All right, so what do we got here? Sawmill, I'll put one more guy in there. Because I'm probably not going to rebuild this sawmill right away. I'm going to let this guy do the work for it. That's the one I'm going to reproduce. Because those guys are going to come on over here for a big old mighty coal thumper. Now this area is going to probably get a little busy. Because the gathering houses can go right there on the right. Does that mean I could do something like that? Actually, that might not be a bad idea. Because then the gathering houses could go right behind them, and they could actually overlap a little bit. See, that's not a bad idea, actually. Yeah, we'll just give them more food, because we've got it, so... Alright. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Gathering post, gathering post, gathering post. Then I'll put the next gathering post there. Then thumper, thumper. These two will actually overlap, so they can actually help each other out if needed. So that's not a bad idea. Upgrade storage. I don't need to worry about that yet. No, we didn't need anything. I think I'm going to go after this guy. We need 20 wood, though. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to probably throw this guy into overtime. It's going to really piss everybody off, but... Alright, we need to take a look here. That's got maybe another day. Yeah, it's got one more day and it's done. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to babysit this guy and pop it at the last second. Oh, they're going to be pissed. We just need the wood, guys. Just get the wood. Alright, so the steel is not doing that bad. At least I don't think it is. They'll get this stuff built. Now we're going to drop the thumpers. And the gathering post. Now, kind of the thing that I like about this is that when I upgrade these to steam, I can basically wall these guys in. Just put 2 more gathering here, put 2 more gathering there. Then if I want to put in another coal thumper, yep, we're going to be butting right up against houses and stuff, but they can just go down the sides and pretty much be self-contained. So, but everybody is not real happy about how business is being handled, but that's the way life goes. I don't know what to tell you. So, I don't want to overlap like that one little spot, right? Like this guy right here. Like, I'm going to probably have to overlap that. I'm just going to have to. And then drop one right there. That was the one thing I really didn't get in the beginning, was how important that heat is. You really need to get the heat on. Like, no joke. Like, I just figured they could trudge along because, you know, survivors, and that's what survivors do, but you really need that heat. That's one really important thing that I would say to new people that start is that you don't understand how important that heat is until everybody starts revolting and getting really pissed off at you. I built a care house. Where did I build a care house? Okay, they're functioning at 100%. Okay, so I'm sending him back. I think you get like 89 metal and 2 cores. That's just not worth it to me. You know, maybe it is. I suppose if you're in like desperate need of that stuff. But in the beginning, I did it in the beginning on my very first game, and having the one automaton versus having to get the mats to make 2 for both of the cores, that one automaton can really give you a huge bonus, in my opinion, early game. So, you know, I didn't make a second group, a second explorer group, for the simple fact that I want to drag out having to get the news out about Winterhome as long as possible, because it'll stall all that business and allows you to kind of build up and do your thing and stuff. So running around race and getting supplies and stuff, it's a good idea. It really does help, but it kind of handcuffs you once you have to start building everything for whichever, either you choose faith or order. I'm definitely going to go faith this time to show why I think that faith is a little bit easier. I'll probably do order in my next game. Are they going to get up? Yeah, okay. Alright, so the Cold Thumper's up. Now, this is what I meant about having a shortage of people and you start chasing the dragon. Now, I'm not gonna take people out of the... Actually, I'm spinning around like a madman here. I'm looking for the other den, the other wood place. And I probably passed it over because that's what I do. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, so they got 27 wood. So what I'm going to do is I'm not messing with the hunter houses. When that's done, I'm going to have them dismantle it. Then we're going to put 5 in there. So these guys are going to come out, and the kids are automatically going to go into the gathering houses. So they're going to put 1 there. I'll put 1 there. That really doesn't help me. But when that automaton comes home, he's going into the steel house, into the steel mill. So I've only got 2 steel, but I've got pretty much everything that I need. I don't really have like a massive amount or need for a bunch of steel right now. Why are you only at 50% efficiency? Oh, somebody's going to eat. Okay. Which was really kind of weird, but alright. But as you can see, the food is starting to get a little lower. More people are starting to work. They're not just kind of sitting around, you know, playing diddlywinks. So from that aspect, it's kind of a, I'm going to be chasing the dragon now. The weather station, I don't think there's people. The large convoy is going to have people. So, I think it... No. Large convoys... No. I think it's got supplies. Okay. Anyways. But like I said, now I'm kind of chasing the dragon. Because I'm going to get 10 free people. That second Coal Thumper probably is not going to be operational for quite some time yet. I just like having it. So what I'm going to do is there's really... okay. An operative. No. None. None. No. None. Get out. Okay, there we go. Okay. So they're going to go there. So the Thumper's going to be firing coal out now. And there's not really a stack of it yet, but like when those guys are done, that actually would be kind of really useful right now to have them over here. But I'm going to let them continue to keep picking and get going there. That'll be another 13 people, so you got 15 over there, 13, 28. 38, because there's another 10 in this lumber mill, which is going to be dead now. So we're going to get that torn down. And as you can see, they really started cranking out ye old wood. All right. Done. Okay, break it down. Now they got 268. So they're actually going to have to be... Okay, so we're catching people like a madman. Alright, so the coal is starting to stack up a little bit. Now we got 7 extra workers. So we're going to immediately put them right to work. Now, I am going to have to monitor the food because I may have to get another hunter's den going. All right, but we signed up the care house. I'm going to go with prosthetics just because. All right. So actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to stay away from the hothouse for right now. I don't really have any storage. I'm going to get going on the heater. That'll be here in a day. But we're starting to get some coal now. Alright, so there's nobody to really go into those places yet. Scouts have reached... Okay. So they got a core. Okay, so now Winterholm is up. The coal mine, I'm just going to bring the coal back because I'm actually going to go out there to set up a thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the convoy. I'm going to hit the observatory and then send them home because they are carrying some mats. So, oh, what do we got here? I'm glad I could help. All right, great. Thank you. Please drive through. Okay, still nobody for this guy. So this is going to start building up. All right. Yeah, just take it easy. Put your pants on. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. Now, again, this is kind of where I'm kind of in a caught between a rock and a hard place here. I don't have enough people to be manning workplaces, and that's really what I need right now. So I'm going to get a little jump on things. Yep, see, I really screwed up right there. I mean, I really screwed up right there. I don't want to put that someplace where it's all nice and toasty. But what I do want to do, maybe throw up a storage place, for the simple fact that I'm going to need, you need them when you least expect to need them, and I'd rather have it up and ready. Just like the Hunter Den. So we're going to do that. Okay, it's a cemetery. I've only lost one person so far, which I think is really freaking good. Oh, we already had, and we have a resource depot. We have a... I was really kind of stupid. Why did I shouldn't have put that there. That's so dumb. Maybe I'll move it. I'll set this one to coal and move that, and that'll give me room for housing or something. Now I got to kind of keep an eye on this because he's chewing up that wood pretty good. Which means I'll just extend this. Well, okay. So there you go. That pile is kind of growing. So maybe what I'll do is do this. They're almost done there, so that's going to be another 15 people. But I'm going to send them out. I'm only going to transfer 5 people over to the coal thumpers. I'm going to put the other ones here. I'm going to put them out getting food. I think what a lot of beginners do is they get all excited because they feel pressured and they want to start, building like mad, and you wind up overbuilding, if you understand what that means, by putting in a bunch of places that need to be manned, and then you discover you don't have all of your necessities. They aren't fully manned, or they aren't manned at all, so you're having to move them around, and that's where a lot of the failure is going to come in when you're a beginner, because you feel so rushed. You just can't do it. You just gotta kind of take it easy and just kind of flow. I could actually... No, we need that thumper. We need both thumpers operating. I can just move the people around here. Because we're going to be getting these people. How are those steel people over here doing? Where are they? Oh, the steel people were done. I've already distributed them. Never mind. Okay, carry on. Go ahead. Let's see. See, that covers everything right there, but I think I'll actually destroy some of that. So I'm going to let that... They can get those trees next. I'll just drop another one, destroy that one, and call it a day. Let them get that wood, then I'll start working on this wood. Or maybe this wood, so that I can clear it out for the drill. Alright, but either way, I'm going to speed this up. They are keeping up with the coal. They're actually gaining coal, which is good. Alright, so they reached the convoy. Alright. So, yeah, there is... Okay, that's right. There are people there. So I'm just going to escort them back. Now, it's probably going to be cold over here, which means I'm going to have to crank this up. Yeah, we want them a little bit warmer than chilly. There we go. But they're going to also be using a little bit extra resources. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. Okay, so we upgraded that guy. We're going to go there next. Without a question. Alright, so we're just going to kind of kick it up. Oh, hold on. Alright. So we're going to put the people in there. One thing I do want to do... Okay, so that's the next level. I actually think I'm just going to go do that next. Like, once this is done, I'm just going to upgrade to 2, because the first thing I do on this level is flying hunters. Flying hunters actually cut down by 5 the number of people needed, so that'll give me another 15 people. So I'm going to do that next, I think. Hopefully we can get that started before... Yeah, we'll get it started. Okay, what's going on? 3 days, 144 standard food rations. Okay. So, yeah. It was a good plan upgrading that. Because now instead of 5 rations, I'll get 4 rations per 2. So that was actually kind of a good idea. Okay, so we're going to go. Now I actually am going to raise up discontent because I'm sending them in. I'm sending them in for overtime. I always did like this cutscene. This cutscene's kind of cool. Alright, so we got the automaton. And checking out, like, using the tooltips, it's kind of cool that it saves all the old ones. But it's kind of a good idea to read them, actually. Alright, so we're going to tear that one down, just like I said. We're switching over. The automaton's going in the steel plant. Now, to start, they're at only 60% efficiency. Oh, poop on a stick. Yep, you're going to be mad. Just get it done. There's not really a big call for a lot of steel, at least right now, for me. So, I'm just going to go ahead and let the automaton do that for a little while. But the best thing, I think that the efficiency, it's 60% efficiency straight through until you can upgrade it. But it works on through the night. So even though you're only 60% during the day, at night it's still working at 60%. So to me, it would seem like it's kind of a little bit more of a bonus than we're just working 60% spread out, throughout 24 hours. So... where did I want to put everybody? Because I do have extra people now. Yeah, I got 6 extra people. Okay, so we're going to check these piles over here. Alright, so I'm going to put them all there. And they actually do all overlap each other a little bit, so they all actually do cover each other. It's just these two are more centered and more, like, right there. Like, they'll pick up, like, if one yard is empty, they'll pick up the slack on the other yard. Okay, so yeah, they wound up cutting that down. So I'm going to put that guy there. Give it a road. Now, if they actually wind up getting this built in time, I'm going to stop. I'm going to end this one and just man this guy. Let them do their thing. And then that's just another big area that I've got open for storage, whatever, whatever. Oh, I can turn all that off because they're not being used right now. And they ate up all those rations. Look at them. Wow. We're actually gonna. I'm gonna need to build the fourth one, I think. Alright, so that's going to keep the continuity of the street behind it. So I can just put resource depots in. So that's kind of cool. Alright. Okay, so they're more food. This is 5 less people. I think I'm going to go with... I'm going to upgrade the food first. Now they're working straight on through the night. But these coal guys... Yeah, see... Oh, stop, slow down. Hold on. Okay, so... I may actually just do the 5th one and be done with it, actually. And we are full on wood, so I'm going to switch that one. The one storage depot here. We'll switch you to wood. Change. And then... Alright, so... Since we got the people, I'm just going to let them sit. Well, yeah. Yeah, because I can just put the 20 in there. Oh, okay. So we'll send you to the crash site. So get a rolling. And then we're going to max you up. We're going to max you up. Alright, so this should start rolling heavy with no problems. And I may, actually, I think I'm going to go for the upgrade for the Steam Thumper. Alright, so they've made 100. They only need to make 49 more. So we're going to have extra people in there that probably today they're going to be able to destroy that and call it a day. Which then I'm just going to transfer them into one of the huts, the hunter huts. Okay. But first, yeah, we got to go with 5 less people. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, hunter hangers. We need 40 and 40. So we need houses for the new people. Now, what would be good is if that guy could make with the production and get some more of that steel in for me. But it doesn't look like they're going to make it before the end of this shift. Okay, so that gives us a pile of more people. So that doesn't have to worry about heat, doesn't have to worry about overtime. He just keeps on going. We just got to wait for him to repower himself and make himself happy. Okay, so okay. And oh, shoot on a stick. We'll keep that running with them for the time being. Get 10 of them in there. That was pretty lucky. Alright, so that thing is going to be gone next turn. I could probably just even empty it now. Because that guy, yeah, we can just make sure it's the right one. Alright, so we'll dismantle that, get that out of here. Now, let's take a look back here. Yeah, and that was sitting here doing nothing for... Damn it. Alright, we'll get that dumper made. Okay, so we kept our promise. So I'm going to tone this guy back to making that. Let's see what we got here. Our medical services seem pretty good. But now I can't do, like, these guys are out working. I'm not going to start messing with buildings while they're out, because that's going to totally negate them. So, after this Coal Thumper comes out, I have to upgrade Coal Thumpers and the Hunter Huts. Then after that, I am going to probably go after the Wall Drill, which is going to probably go someplace. It's going to go right in here, which is going to negate that wood, which really, it doesn't bother me. I still have this forest over here to take out if I want to. I'm just relying more on getting the wood cut down this time, more than I had before. Yeah, I'm focused on that, getting that steel. Again, I know I covered this in one of my last videos, but this is so weird. Like, they just walk out into nowhere, and they just disappear. Watch. They just disappear. Okay, they reached crash site. Hey, oh. Okay. Food and wood. Get to the observatory. Okay, so we are starting to run a little low on coal. Okay, we hit 40, 40 steel. So as soon as these guys come back in, bing, bang, boom, upgrading that. They're doing. They have to make that upgrade. Steel is probably going to freeze though at some point during this day, and we're out of coal. Okay, so it's kind of warming up. We're gonna go ahead. I don't. This is still at level 1, right? Yeah, it's running at level 1. I'm gonna keep it off for during this day. I would really like the automaton to get another X amount, but I know that he's not. I'd like him to make it to 40. I know it's not going to happen. So what I'm going to do is, there's 206 there, there's 190 there. I'm going to go ahead. See, I don't want to do anything because that I'm not going to build another coal thumper. This might be a rough night because that steam coal thumper is going to be spitting it out like mad. Alright, so we're keeping the heat generator off for right now. Yep, just give him what he needs. I don't even care. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. See, there's so many things to do that I don't know. Like, well, we need to upgrade that. So that's pretty obvious then. Alright, so discontent is down. So we're going to go ahead, crank that back up. I'm going to speed it up for just a second. Okay, so maybe I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let this guy just do his thing back at the steel plant. Okay, something popped. I know what they're talking about too. I know exactly what they're talking about. Alright, that guy is not catching any heat. Alright, so that's something else you could do, I suppose. Is just turn that main heater off during the day, like when if it's going to be at minus 30. I wouldn't push it like to minus 40. I really wouldn't push it beyond that. But we're going to start seeing now a little bit of a turnaround in the food. So I did push it back up to soup, and we've got the steam cores. I just have to start. I have to get the factories made. I have to upgrade that so that I can have factories now. Yep, throwing that heater there heats up those homes and calls it a day. Let me see. What else? Is there anything else I can do in the immediate present to make life easier for myself? Okay, so 25 steel for a thumper. For the steam thumper. We've definitely got the wood. I just have to get him to make with the chop on the steel, so we can get that. I don't think... Yeah, it takes 5 steel, it takes 25 wood. I mean, I could build this in that slot, and then... Oh, not that. Oh, not that either. We'll go here first. We'll go with the public house. That'll give us something to do. That's going to take 10 steel, though. 25 or 12, we're halfway there. Okay, so now more survivors. So that's 34 people. So Daddy ain't stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. Don't try to right click when you're on that, because it's going to say no. Okay. So we'll get the houses built, which is a good idea to have those whatchamacallits taken care of. I got that guy nice and built, so that guy's going to be manned. So now everybody's going to be pretty good with the health care. God, I really wish he could make, because I would really like to upgrade that, but it's not going to happen. Oh, it could have, because I'm dumb. Didn't. I kept thinking it was 40 steel. Okay, so hopefully they're going to get that guy upgraded fast. And that's a victory for me. If the temperature stays low, I'm going to turn the main heater off again, and just kind of let that roll out. Okay, so we're going to drop the public house. Public house will go... See, what I want to do is I want to put a fighting arena in. So it goes to there, then it goes to there. So I'm actually going to put it right there. Okay, so it stayed at 30. Now, if I'm correct, we do have... We're going to fire some coal in there. And I'm going to shut it down. Oh, damn it. That's right. Shit. Yeah, I forgot about that. Damn. That's my own dumbass fault. That's my own dumbass fault. Alright, well, at least this is rolling heavy now. So what we're going to do is we're going to build another gathering post. I'm going to drop this guy like right here. Alright, so that's brought a little bit of it back. Okay, so they got here, and as you can see, I was prepared and ready. We still need that steel, though. So that is going to cause me to go ahead and drop that. Now we're definitely going to have the people for that. Well, 50%. Okay, so I have to get 10. I have to get 10 metal. So there's that part. But more importantly, I'm dropping the wall drill. That's going to happen now. So we have the people. Yep. Burned one of my cores. No, you're not going there just quite yet. You're going to go over here. Okay. Click him. Go there. Excellent. All right. So yeah, as you can see, oh wow, we're going to have to build, and now this is the downfall. When you actually do get, yeah. When you actually do get efficient, this is what happens. Yeah, I've been kind of neglecting this too because we need the steel. Alright. Fewer amputations. Great job. Okay, so we, in one foul swoop, made it so that we don't have any issues with coal. And then turned around and made it so that we have an issue with storage. So that's a pretty good average, right? Okay, the public house is... I'm only going to put 3 guys in there. That's all you really need. What do we have here? What do we have? Yep. I'm taking it for the storage. But now that in turn dropped us under the steel limit. So we'll just call them off for right now. I really need you guys to make with the chop here. Okay. I just want to make sure these are all manned. Yep, okay. So we have a good supply of food. We are well on our way for food supply. Alright. Okay. Now, one of the other things I did want to say was... especially for newer people, you're going to see this. You're going to see these people are hungry. Everything I could find online said that it is because you're sending them out because they were working, that is ultimately what the problem is. That they're coming in from work and they're stopping off to get something to eat before they go home or whatever the case may be. So don't think that just because you see that you got to make more hunting huts and you have to more food cooking places. No, that's not it. That's not even a problem. It's that they're coming in and that they're getting their chow and then going home and doing whatever they're going to do. Because each one of these, and I know I said it in my last video, the research that I did, these guys are, each person is actually programmed. They're programmed to go do whatever the most important job is. They're programmed to sit and deduct and think and figure this all out and all of that. So it was really good, I guess, programming on their part to make these people, I guess, that smart. So it's just one of those things where, they're just coming in, they're going to get something to eat, they're just on their way home from work or whatever. And as you can see, the food disappeared. Everybody ate. And I still have a decent amount of food now. So I am looking for something goofy to build so I can dump off some of this wood. Just ricky-ticky get rid of it. Because I think, is that manned or no? That's not even manned yet. Okay, so I'm going to drop another resource depot. No, this one doesn't have anything in it yet. I'm probably not going to put anything in it yet. I just want it to be there. Makes me feel safe. This, that, and the other thing. Now I'm hoping we're going to kick it into high gear here with this steel business. There's nobody out there gathering wood right now, which is fine with me. That doesn't bother me in the least. Because honestly, there's nothing I really need. Of course, my main thing right now is to get that 25 steel, which is what I'm hoping we're going to get now during the day, because I want to upgrade that. The coal is actually... Okay, so you see what I just did right there? Well, that was a gathering outpost. See how it kind of goes over a little bit, though. Okay, so there's... Alright, will that... Does that reach to there? Yes, it will. Okay. So let's say you have something like a sawmill. You don't want to drop it like that. Push the center mouse button. The wheel, just push it down. And it turns it. One of the cool little things I found out. Yeah, now this guy, it's pretty close to being full. Now you can man the coal pile. Oh, look at what we have here. That house was not working business. Alright, well that was probably a little bit of the problem right there. Because once you do upgrade these to Steam, you're supposed to have 4. So, that's going to be the 4th one. But what I can do is in the off time, just get the automaton off of there. Since I do have workers now, just send the workers into the steel mill and let them do their thing over there. Now, I'm not going to upgrade this right now since it is running, since they are at work. I'm just going to let that kind of do its thing. And I'm going to come over here. It is only noon in game. And I'm just going to drop another one. Okay. Okay, so... Are they working on it? Oh, they are constructing. Alright, so I'm going to leave it alone. Alright, so I'll send them back to work. But to decide what the hell I want to do next, I may go there. Or I may come here. Well, we need 20. So that kind of seals the deal for me there. So what I am going to do is overnight, because this pile, I could just send these guys out. I could call overtime for all these guys, which may not be a bad idea. Or I could call the automaton in. But I'm going to go ahead and save it here, guys. This is what it looks like, what we've got so far. Um, oh, actually, that place is open. Look at him. Let's get some engineers in there, huh? But, yeah, that's what's going on here. 20, 20, 20. There's something I was going to do with 20. What was I going to do with 20? Oh, there's nothing I need to do with 20 because I need 25 to upgrade this this steam gun. There it is. Actually, why not make everyone real thrilled and happy? Speed up time a little bit. Bingo, and overtime. Alright, they got 22 hours. Okay, so what my plan of attack is going to be is actually to upgrade this steam, or the steel into a steam. Because we are doing pretty good with the coal now. The coal's kind of, I don't think we're going to be falling behind. This is definitely going better than my very first play, my first successful playthrough, because I'm kind of, once you kind of have the catch of the game, like you catch it, you figure out more efficient ways to do it, and that's personally to me what the replay value of the game is that it's got its replay, because if you're kind of a perfectionist or you want to do things a certain way, that's where the replay is to get in there, get it going, get down and dirty and figure out better ways to do things. So this research is done. Steam Steelworks, build it up, let's go. And then that gives us enough left over to check out something else. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to do that. Was not expecting to see that guy available. I was actually going to do something with the heat, which now I've kind of backed myself into a corner, because yeah, I could go with a larger depot. I could go with coal mining and start setting up automatons, but in order to have automatons, you have to have the factory. Could do infirmary. I'm not going to really worry about the infirmary. I'm going to get these guys done next. You don't want to fall behind on upgrading your heat. It's generally very bad if you do that. It's going to make for a bad day. Now, this guy, I'm actually going to take him off, and I'm going to set him here. I'm going to bounce him back here for during the day. Because these guys, this one already has workers. It's not a big deal. It's going to start pumping out some decent steel for me. And honestly, until I get more survivors, I can just bounce that guy back and forth. Oh, I actually have to do this. Well, I have a day or two yet to do. A day probably. So I'm going to get more steel, and I'm just going to drop a heater right here. And then, like an intelligent person, not turn the frickin' heater off now. Because I could go to level 2 and just push it out. Okay, so what did we research? Okay, the factory. Okay, so I'm going here, or I will maybe later. Yeah, it's all going to take 20 metal, and there was nobody working metal overnight, so. Alright. Let's see about maybe. Nope, can't upgrade them yet. We need to fit. We're one steel short. Okay, so what I'm going to do is. I'm actually going to take the day to upgrade that. I think. Okay. So yeah, it's a little cold back there. They're chilly. It's negating, but Yep, that's upgraded. Okay, so that guy's going to be rolling some heavy steel now. Alright, so what I'm going to do is upgrade that. And now he... Oh no. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Oh, he's going to build it. Okay. So, our food is kind of going through the roof now. It's going to take 20 steel, but I'm going to have to... See, I don't want to... Okay, so this is what happens if you don't go right to Winterholm. They just send the guy. And then shit hits the fan. So whether you go there or not, that's the end of that. And this is where you have to make your choice. So I'm going to stop here. But like I said, I'm going with Faith. So when I do start up again, we're going to be doing something with Faith. The only good thing about this is that that center circle is open. So I'm going to be able to put watchtowers and stuff up. It's going to be cathedral, stuff like this. So we're going to be able to put our stuff up, and it's going to be able to kind of be a little easier. I won't have to take a whole bunch of stuff down and rebuild and do this and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here. This has been Helldozer for Zombieland Gaming. If you see something you like, please like and subscribe. I'll be back again soon, guys, and thank you for watching.